None of that breaking news overnight. The Supreme Court blocking New York State COVID restrictions, ruling against attendance limits in houses of worship and in favor of religious groups. This as the White House transition moves forward. White House correspondent Rachel Scott has the latest from the Supreme Court. Good morning to you, Rachel.
Eva, good morning. And this was the first show of that conservative strength on the bench. And it comes as we continue to see coronavirus cases across the country surge. Weeks after being confirmed, Justice Amy Coney Barrett casting a pivotal vote, siding with the court's conservative majority, insisting that those limits on religious gatherings are a threat to the First Amendment. In an overnight decision, the U.S. Supreme Court making a clear shift to the right. Conservative justices ruling 5-4 to bar New York State from reimposing limits on religious gatherings during the coronavirus pandemic. Justice Amy Coney Barrett replacing liberal lion Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, siding with the majority against those restrictions, insisting it strikes at the very heart of the First Amendment's guarantee of religious liberty. As coronavirus cases across the country surge, Chief Justice John Roberts dissenting with the court's 3 liberal members, calling it significant to override determinations made by public health officials in the midst of a deadly pandemic. The ruling coming hours after President-elect Joe Biden urged Americans to stay home this Thanksgiving.
I know the country has grown weary of the fight. We need to remember, we're at war with the virus, not with one another, not with each other.
The president-elect saying he will spend the holiday with just 3 of his family members gathered around the dinner table, invoking the loss of loved ones he's endured.
I know that this time of year can be especially difficult. Believe me, I know. I remember that first Thanksgiving, the empty chair, the silence, takes your breath away.
This as the transition pushes ahead. Biden expected to announce new members to his economic team next week. And with just 55 days left in office, President Trump is focusing on pardons for close associates, starting with his former national security advisor Michael Flynn, who twice pleaded guilty to lying to the FBI during the Mueller probe. Flynn was the only White House official convicted in a case brought by the special counsel, and he initially cooperated with that investigation into Russian interference in the 2016 election. But he spent the last several months fighting to overturn his original plea. The pardon slammed by the Washington Post editorial board, writing, "President Trump is leaving the White House just as he entered it. A total disgrace." And Democrats were also quick to slam that move by the president, saying that the president is rewarding bad behavior, calling it a stain on his legacy. But sources tell us the president is expected to issue more pardons in his final weeks in office. Whit.
All right, Rachel Scott for us in Washington. Thank you.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.